And we're back, guys. I'm your host, Good Energy. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. This is the late night segment where we call it Tennis After Dark. We're going to take a look at tomorrow's matchups, free picks, and predictions. Remember, guys, this is for entertainment purposes only. What you do is your decision, and that is exclusively up to you. Let's take a look here. We have Vamos from Spain. Paula Badosa's back playing well. She's taking on Brenda Fruhvirtova. Now, listen, guys, I told you about how Brenda beat Mira in the juniors championship match, gave her a bagel. Brenda, look, it, when you face someone in juniors and you beat them, that follows you. You know, there's a level of confidence that you'll have when you face that person, and even if in the professionals. And I talk about how when you've come up playing with players, you know their game, and even when you reach the professional ranks, you're normally within that, especially if you beat them previously as a junior, you're normally within that range of skill set. And to see players come up from the juniors and their games just take off, it's, to me, it's always puzzling. It's strange because look, I've played with people in the juniors and the amateurs growing up. Even when we played as adults, the skill set was still comparable. You know, it's like you don't just get 10 times better than someone overnight. It's very strange when I see these players that come up the ranks and then all of a sudden they're just, I think Mayweather said it best. Remember, guys, we used to go to all Mayweather's fights, and we used to buy ringside tickets, and I don't waste money like that anymore, but you know, we used to have fun. And the reality is Mayweather did not want to fight Manny Pacquiao under the regular terms that Manny would negotiate his contracts with Bob Arum, right? So Al Heyman and Mayweather Promotions, they made it clear that we want drug testing all throughout the fight. And for years, Manny declined those terms. And if you're not familiar, Manny Pacquiao, I mean, he started at like literally like 115 pounds. And then for him to just climb up the ranks, you know, up to welterweight 147 and knocking people out, climbing, it's, that's tough to do because when you climb weight divisions, you're facing naturally bigger guys that are coming down in weight. So to climb up from 115 pounds, I think he even started at around 112 pounds, and to climb up the ranks, knocking people out, it's questionable. Just like Ryan Garcia, you guys know with Devin Haney, he's suspended for a year, and Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, they fought since kids. They've been fighting since they were like 12 years old, 8 years old, and all of their fights have been close. To see Ryan Garcia fight Haney and just destroy him, knock him down 3 or 4 times, and just show how much stronger he was than Haney, there, no one. And listen, I know boxing. I'm a former boxer. I would have never in a million years thought that Ryan Garcia would have beat Haney that way and knocked him down that way. In fact, I said Haney should win this fight. And what happened? Garcia won the fight. He dominated the fight. He dropped Haney several times, but he was dirty, right? He was taking pets, supplements. That's right. Illegal substances. And the match, in terms of the victory, was overturned. He had to pay $1 million fine, and Haney is still undefeated. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. When you see players that come up from juniors and normally someone had dominated them previously, and when they get to the pro ranks, they're just so much stronger and aggressive. Keep your eyes open for stuff like that because it's alarming. As for the people that play sports and have competed for a while, you can see it and you know it. It's evident, you know. So the reality here is that's it's interesting because I do think there are players on tour right now that are using illegal substances, and it's tougher to detect. You know, it's been a rumor for a long time, and it's not. I don't think it's a rumor. I think it's fact that players go to Europe and they have a lot going on over there where players are using illegal substances to get an edge. And at the end of the day, a lot of times it's about money. But the reality here is I hope that the testing just continues to get advanced so they can just crack down on these players that are doing it. Because I can look at the tour and I can see that players are doing it. I mean, I think it's obvious, right? But nonetheless, Paula Badosa and Brenda Fruhvirtova, who's going to win this match? A lot of people think Brenda can win this match, and that's mind-boggling to me because I think that if Paula Badosa is taken into 2 long, 3 long sets, she has asthma. I think she can get tired, but Paula Badosa has a serious power advantage in this match. Brenda's going to have the youth on her side. Brenda gets balls back. You saw her against Mira just getting balls back. And I got to take Paula Badosa to come out strong and win the first set. I think that's going to be the best set she's going to have is the first set. She's going to have to put Brenda away in 2 sets. It's as simple as that. If this goes 3, who knows what might happen in this match. But I'll take Paula Badosa to win the first set. Badosa should win the match. Buxa and Buzis Moreno, yeah, the upset, right? The upset heard around the world. Marketa Vondrousova, Wimbledon champ. Now, I talked about Marketa and how, look, she's tatted up, she's quiet. When you're a champion, especially at Wimbledon, a lot comes with that. A lot of press, a lot of media, a lot of obligations. And she doesn't fit me as the type of person that's there for that, right? Quiet, reserved type of person in her own lane. She's tatted up. A lot of people frown upon all the tattoos she has on her. She's the type that probably doesn't fit in. And I say it all the time, the 2 most popular tournaments in tennis, the US Open and Wimbledon. But the reality here is with the new generation, Wimbledon it's old school. It's tradition. Yeah, it's sacred. People want to win Wimbledon. If you're a tennis player, you want to win the historic Wimbledon. But there's a new generation. There's a new age out there, and it's all about the US Open right now. And I think some players, they don't really fit into that Wimbledon tradition. Of course, look, everyone would love to play Wimbledon. They would love to win it. But Marketa just strikes me, and she said it last year, look, I didn't expect to win this. I just wanted to make it at least win a round or 2. Yeah. So I don't know if she gave her best effort just looking at the match. I could tell she had a level she didn't go to. I'm going to take Buxa to win this match outright. I think Buxa is going to teach Monero a lesson. I think that Monero's playing well, guys. She's got 12 championships on the lower level. She's an amazing player. She's beat a lot of big names. Can she beat Buxa? Of course. She just beat Marketa. Of course, she's beat a lot of good names. But I also look at some of the losses, and Buxa's a lot better than a lot of the losses that Buzis Moreno has had. Buxa's a defensive player. She's going to get balls back, and she's working on her power. She's coached by her father. I like Buxa. She's level-headed. I'm going to take Buxa to win this match as the underdog. Dasha and Mizaka. Not really much to say here. Can Mizaka beat Dasha Kina? She can, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'll take Dasha to win this match. Marta Kashuk and Dasha Zaville. Dasha is going to get balls back. Marta's got an explosive level that she can go to that I don't think Dasha can get to this point after having 2 serious knee injuries. Marta plays explosive and fast. She should win, but if Dasha goes to topspin, we could see an upset like we saw last round. I'll take the first set over 8.5. That's the pick there. Next up, Barbora Krejcikova taking on Katie Volynets. Now, I haven't looked at numbers, so I don't really know what's going on here. I would imagine Barbora to be the favorite. I'll take Barbora to win. I mean, Katie is playing well. She's got good stamina. Barbora's going to have to do it in 2. If it goes 3, I would pick Katie, but I think Barbora should win this match. She should be able to hit those cross-court mid-corners that Katie won't be able to get to as she's going to want a baseline. I like Barbora to win. Yulia Putintseva taking on Katerina Siniakova. It's going to be a tough match. I mean, if Putintseva gets to her drop shot, she can beat Katerina. It's as simple as that. But it's grass. Grass does not bounce back, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm gonna take a roll with Katarina. I think if she can baseline and get that power going, she'll have plenty of opportunities to frustrate Putintseva. I like Katarina to win. Wong and Madison Keys. This is gonna be a good match. Wong is game, guys, but I'm gonna go with Matty Patty and the kick serve, powerful forehand to get the victory here. Beatrice Haddad and Camilla Osorio. Camilla looked really good last time, but my pick is for Beatrice Haddad to win this match. Those are the picks, guys. Enjoy. Like the video, hit the super thanks, show some love. Be right back.